There we go. No, we don't need them out, but I was planning on making more food and then I didn't. All right.
Just set them back in the pantry.
Sure.
So
All right.
kind of
So,
spread across the kitchen.
friggin' OBS was not connected to my mic, but it is now. All right. So, anyway. Uh-oh. Hello? Oh, I can hear me. I don't want to hear me. What are these buttons for? I don't know what these... Okay, anyway. Okay. So, as I was trying to say before I was interrupted by the fact that my sound wasn't even playing. What... Alright, we're getting straight into it, and I don't mean just the game, we're getting straight into me ranting about a book series that I'm reading. So... Oh, waterfall. Nice. Jupiter. Yeah. To get more stupider. Or whatever, I don't know. Oh, wait, you couldn't hear me before. Sarah, thank you for being here. Thank you for being first, second, and here. I love you so much. I love you every time that you show up, and it makes me feel very special that not only are you here, but you keep coming back, and it's just very important to me that you are in my life and that you are consistently in my life. Oh, gosh, dang it, not serve. Frick. Well, it's a good thing I can just learn again. Okay. Yep, hang on. Okay. So, to date, I did not know... Yeah, we're going to get rid of Bubble Beam. I did not know what Toxic Yuri was. I thought it was basically women making bad decisions about who they date. And that's it. Not that they are potentially abusive towards each other and then just think, well, I love you anyway, so it's fine. It's like... Except that it's not fine. Anyway, okay, listen. I'm too far into it. All right. There is an... Oh, yeah, and also we're grinding in here so that hopefully I can get strong enough to catch Suicune. But anyway, so what happens if I go down here? Oh, this is what happens. Why am I here? Crystal. Okay. But anyway, so there is an author. Her name, I'm pretty sure it's a her. Her name is Ari Bach. She wrote a series that is referred to as Valhalla. Her first book is Valhalla. The second book is Ragnarok. The third book is some book whose name I don't know how to pronounce. It's oh gosh darn it. Stupid boulders. Stupid me not knowing how to push stupid boulders correctly. Anyway, it is great series except for when it's not. And the first one is cool. So it's like the year 2230 or something like that. I think it starts out at 2228. And it's a society that has grown. It's Earth. It's our planet, but okay, chat. Give me a second to lock in for a moment. Give me a second. There. Okay. Now, this is a society in which, like, war allegedly is obsolete. Okay, that people don't go to war anymore, and it's not said outright, but it is basically because capitalism has taken over the world. Okay, and it is exactly what you think it is. The technology has evolved in a way that basically everyone has these like neural links and everything. So everyone is constantly connected to the internet. Ads are prevalent, just annoyingly everywhere. But like that, it's just modern life, and it's whatever. It's not viewed as good or bad. It just is. Okay, and so it's a world that prioritizes people that are exceptionally intelligent. So if you aren't, you are not valued as highly. Like just straight up, like you are not. You are looked down upon, you are shunned, and all that. So ooh, 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 ooh. Do I need the fourth one? I think I need the fourth one. If I can, I should. So society, this is how society has evolved. Okay, we come in and we are introduced to this secret sort of society. They are known by rumor and myth. They are basically monsters, according to some. And in reality, they're people who have great instincts and are violent. And like the book again does not go into it in incredible detail, but you basically learn a lot of the people in this organization are sociopaths. They are sociopaths, and they basically are violent, dangerous people that are pointed in the right direction. And that is one of our protagonists. She is straight up a sociopath. She does not understand, except in the barest sense of, oh yeah, we probably should help those people. That sort of deal. That is who the hero of our story is. And it starts out, there we go. Oh, well. And it starts out introducing us to, oh gosh darn it, please tell me I have rock break still. Well, I hope I don't need it. And I don't. Nice. So the story starts out, she gets found, she gets brought in, she gets the attention of this organization for how she brutally killed the people that murdered her parents. Like that's how she is introduced to this story. Okay, and so it's basically setting up the notion of, hey, these are the good people. Yeah, they're killing people, but we're killing dicks. Like, who cares? Okay, and the story goes throughout as basically a pretty, I would say, a pretty standard like action story. There is a B plot though. The B plot being lesbians, and the lesbians are the main protagonist that we are initially set up with. Her name is Violet McRae, and she is Scottish, if you couldn't tell from the last name. And where? Yes, it must be a real hotshot trainer. All right. Blackthorn City. Okay. Okay. Did I? Dodrio scoop, but I don't have it. Do you have a Dodrio or Dodrio? No. I don't want a Mr. Mime. It takes so long to evolve a Dodrio. Why would I want to trade for a Mr. Mime? Right, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Alright, so I have accidentally abandoned Suicune. Dragon Masters, yay. Can I... Am I allowed to fight? We'll come back here later. When I have an ice type... Oh. Are you important? Anyway, Violet is brought into this organization. She's put on a team with 2 other people. You can have... Oh, okay. Spell tag. Ghost type moves get stronger. Will frighten you. Okay. Whatever, dude. But it gets... Like, she gets introduced to this team. There's a guy and there's a girl, and they're about her age, and she is... Oh, nice. She is immediately in lust with this woman. Okay? Just immediately. She falls for her hard. The problem is, being a sociopath, and in general, just not understanding how emotions work, she does not really know what to do about these feelings. She doesn't know what's appropriate. She doesn't know what's allowed. She doesn't know if she should, etc., etc. Blah 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 blah. Your typical pining nonsense. All right. All right. Well, we're not going that way. Wait. Do I have flash? I might have flash. Hypnosis. Oh wait. Already confused her. But like, for the most part, this book goes through a pretty awesome, like, adventure story. It's great. It's fun. The climax of the scene is their entire organization is fighting basically a small war. And oh geez. Okay. And it gets to the point where their team is in very dire straits. They're pinned down by people shooting at them. They're like, frick, how do we get over there and kill all those guys? Like, what are we gonna do? And like, just on a whim, just a moment of sarcasm, one of them's like, well, maybe Violet can jump over there and kill them all. And she's like, okay. And so she goes just straight up, jumps over into the fray and starts just murdering all of them. And like, she does it. She manages to do it, mostly unscathed, if I recall. It's been a hot second since I've read the first book. She manages it. And like, by the time she's done, she's like, okay, I did it. And the rest of them are like, I was kidding, Violet. Frick. But like, she did a good job and they lived. And yay, the good guys win, and like, the awesome. And it's such a fun story, and great. I'm hyped, and Violet is gay, and like, we're gonna deal with that later, right? Like, we're totally gonna deal with that later. We have to deal with that later. Okay. Book 2. It starts out another bit of action. Okay, what's happening? So the organization that she is a part of is part flying. Let's just oops. Yeah. So they are in basically a fortress of sorts, and they are very confident no one can really get them. However, a company ends up building a ship that is so durable that it could just crash through a mountain, and not only is the ship fine, but the pilot is also fine. So they're like, okay, so considering this thing can literally just plow its way through to get to us, we should take that. We should get that. And by get it, they do mean we're gonna kill the pilot and steal it and take it for ourselves. Which, so book 2 starts out with, all right, from the edge of the atmosphere, we are going to launch you down and time it just right so that your fancy suit can stick onto you and absorb the impact and blah, all those things. And then you get on there and you break your way into the cockpit and deal with the pilot that's in there, and then you take the ship and you leave. That's your mission. It's what, it's a carjacking. You're gonna do a carjacking. She's like, okay. And so she does the carjacking, and it's a whole thing, and it's exciting, especially because, oh gosh darn it, especially because, like, for a brief moment, dude was giving her like some difficulty, and I was like, oh my goodness. And like, that's how the book starts out, and that's great. And it's like, oh, we're just continuing on. All right, so there, oh, spoilers, by the way. I'm going to be spoiling because I need to work my way up to this, and I need to rant about it. Yeah,
Just be on the couch.
there's pee on the couch.
That's it.
Wait, Colleen, hang on, chat.
The very end.
No, at like the beginning of fall, in time for Halloween and stuff.
Glad I was reading that whole time.
Anyway, frick, what happened? Oh, people are dying. What was I talking about? I was talking about friggin' scammer. Oh,
No.
I need a thing. Okay, double punishment wheel. Let's do that.
Is that street?
All right.
I don't want to be clear.
If it were anyone else, Sarah, if it weren't you
No, it'd be like this.
being my mod, I'd be like, what is your problem? All right, we have to do double of whatever this is. Oh, I don't wanna. I have to do 40 sit-ups. Goon tabs?
What goon tab?
Don't go away.
Why? Why, Dad?
I do not know what you mean by that, Sarah. All right. But okay, for... All right, hang on, chat. Be right back. Okay.
Dad, are you alive?
I'm alive, but it hurts.
We survived, but we're dead.
We lived, but we're dead. Okay. 40 sit-ups. Oh, I thought they were talking to me about the high five. All right. I don't remember what I was talking about. Where's the button? There it is. Okay. There you go, Sarah. Okay. Anyway. So that's how the thing shapes out to start out with. All right. Team's given a new mission. Cool. There is this substance. It's referred to as fat water. What the substance is, I don't know why they named it that. What the substance is gosh darn it, Rocky. It's basically dehydrated water, just add water. I love you too, Sarah. I love you. I don't think there's anything you would do that would make me stop loving you. Like, there are things, I just don't think you would do them. All right. And okay, why are they dealing with fat water? Like, why do they care? Well, the reason why they care is because an organization is trying to buy it to sell it to an aquatic race. They are worried, oh, they get this stuff. It mixes in with, pursuit. It mixes in with ocean water. It results in the entirety of the earth flooding. And they're like, clearly that's bad. And where the flip am I? Oh, paralyzed cure. Okay. Fruit bearing, it's a berry. I really wish I had the HM for fly. Oh, I do not want to deal with people. Mood, am I right? Mountains ahead. Well, I can't go back up. Where am I?
In the desert.
Definitely not a desert. Too many trees for that.
Forest.
I don't know. Anyway. Am I all the way, like, at the beginning of the game again? I think I am. Yep. Back to level 3. Alright, well, we're safe until we get back to town. So, they have to go to Mars. That's the kind of book that this is. They need to go to Mars in order to deal with this threat, because it was put on Mars. The whole point of this fat water stuff was to set it up, and it's going to be a substance that is going to be used to terraform Mars. All right, cool, great, awesome. Oh wait, I can't. Rocky, yeah, or yeah, blah blah blah. Okay. But you know, then someone wants to buy it because they're being a dick. Anyway, they get to Mars, but before that, though. Because they're able to get to Mars, okay, sure, but it takes a month to get there. So people have two options for getting to Mars. They could sit and enjoy the month-long ride, or they can go into stasis and basically dream the whole time. And because people have this like neural link thing, that you can basically just be on your computer except in your dreams for a month. Just be on the internet for a month, playing video games, or in the case of one of the team members that is a part of this organization, they you know, maybe you spend it with 60 different women over the course of a month. So like everyone is basically deciding, I'm gonna go into stasis, because most of them, they're just regular people. They don't have the kind of training that this team has. Two of them are like, no, boring, I don't want to be on this trip for a month. I'm gonna go into stasis. The remaining two, however, are Violet and her crush, who both decide, you know what, I'm gonna use this time to basically just enjoy myself for a month. And so the two of them end up spending a month of just quality time together. They are like up all night talking and chatting about whatever, and when their throats hurt too much, they use the neural link to talk to each other basically electronically. And it's like, oh, I can't do this anymore, so I'm gonna IM you for the rest of the night, and then they'll wake up and they'll just repeat. And it's cute and it's wonderful, and they spend so much time. And Violet, it's been 2 years of her being on this team by the second book. It's been 2 years. And she is ferociously attracted to her crush. She is getting feral. I do very much mean ferocious. She is getting feral. And here's something that, again, the book doesn't deliberately say, but I'm pretty sure is true. During this whole time of basically getting worked up, because the whole time she doesn't say anything to her crush. Why would you do that? That would be the reasonable thing to do. We can't be reasonable in a scenario like this. That's absurd. So instead of that, she instead is just working herself up, just pining and all these things, until eventually... Oh yeah, and by the way, like, I am 100% certain that Violet does not know... And my kids are awake. She does not know how to take care of things by herself. All right? As far as she is aware, to solve this issue, you need a partner. You have to have a partner. No way to do it by yourself. You have to have a partner to do it. Okay? That is the singular option. So the fact that her desired partner, she can't do anything with her. She is basically in a no-win scenario of, well, I just can't then. And then she is just getting further worked up to the point of she is having a hard time controlling herself. She's doing innuendos and all kinds of things. Don't worry about it. This isn't a conversation for you. No. Anyway. So, it gets to a point where there is a very tense scene where it's like they are chatting, and it becomes very clear her crush is interested in someone, and eventually Violet does get it out of her that yes, it is her. The problem, though, is that her crush is basically saying, I can't do anything with her. And the reason is because this person is very much like her ex, who betrayed all of them and killed a bunch of them. And it was very traumatic and very hurtful and all those things. Why did I come back here? Oh, where is this mountain ahead? Yeah, I know mountain is ahead. I am in mountain. Okay, chat, quick Google break. Hang on, where is the internet? Fly Pokemon Gold. Cianwood. What? This whole time? Oh gosh darn it, where is Cianwood? Who was Chuck? Frick. Okay. Anyway, so it gets to the point where basically her crush, her name is Vib, by the way. Vib is short for. I should have healed while I was there. Vibiek. Vibieki, Russian we believe, which makes sense. Um, but yeah, okay. So all right, Vibieki, they refer to her as Vib for short. Um, and Vib is basically just says, "Hey, you act almost identical to my ex, who I hate, and I don't want that point. You are a good friend of mine, and yes, I am very much interested in you. I can't do this though. I cannot do this. I cannot do this. There, trauma, blah blah, all these things. It sucks, and so, oh, friggin' yeah. Okay, there we go. So like, Violet is very angry and starting to get very entitled about it. She's like, okay, you're doing this for you, but what about my feelings? And it's very much a like, oh my goodness, read the room, girl. Like, why are you so concerned about your feelings when it could be, all right, so the plan is we got to murder her ex so she can get some closure, right? No, she just needs to take. And I bet if she knew how to handle things herself, then this wouldn't be a problem anymore. She'd just be like, oh, hey, I can see clearly now that the feral is gone. Yeah, now that the rain, aka my raging feral, just out of controlness, is gone, I can think clearly and like, okay, I get it. You need some closure, and the closure will come with killing your ex. Perfect. Let's set up a plan. Y'all have been very interested in trying to deal with my enemies. I'm gonna deal with your enemies too. All of that. Yes, awesome. We can totally do this. She doesn't do that though. She just, oh gosh darn it. She just gets very selfish about it. Very, oh, woe is me. What about my needs? And then what?
This just needs to finish your crying now.
Okay,
Nobody should be touching it.
fair enough. You hear that, boys? All right. So, and it just like, oh, she can't do anything about it. Oh dear. Oh me, oh my. I am clearly the biggest victim here in this story of trauma. Oh dear. And it just escalates to the point where Violet, yeah, I'll answer questions if my kids ask. Violet ends up attempting to rape her.
What's raper?
And, buddy, I will explain later when I'm not in the middle of talking about things. And the short version is a very evil thing to do to a person. And Vib says some things that shock Violet just enough that she snaps out of her, well, she can't sit on the couch, so snaps Violet out of what she's doing just enough for her to realize, oh my god, I'm acting like a monster right now. Even the worst people that we've dealt with have not done this. What am I doing? Regret. Oh god. Oh, it's, oh geez. Okay, now we have this, and it escalates even further. Well, it doesn't escalate. It's spiraling. We're spiraling out of control. And here's the thing. Vib does not want to, like, get rid of Violet. She considers Violet to be a very good friend. She doesn't want to lose Violet. And also, Vib does have feelings for her. She doesn't want to lose Violet. But the thing is, that happened. And that has a lasting impact. And it's like, well, geez, what do we... they go on a mission, and they're able to stay professional. Violet, meanwhile, is almost begging, wishing that she could go back and undo what she did. She wants to start... Who are you? Okay, whatever. she is wanting to start over. Of course you can't. You can't undo something like that. And who are you? Okay, the A big building. Good for you. And it, like, they move on with the mission. Well, hey, guess who we find on the mission? It's not the first time that they've run into her, but it's the ex. It's Vib's ex, whose name is Mishka. Mishka shows up, and they okay, and no, we'll just keep going. Side beam, sure, why not? Okay, Mishka shows up, and it gets to the point where they think they've killed her. Spoiler, they didn't. Spoiler, like I haven't been saying spoilers this whole time. Are you crossed the sea to get here, blah blah blah. Oh. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I don't care. Oh, finally.
Don't sit in that spot over there.
Don't sit on the couch, please.
Don't sit on that left side of that cushion or the cushion.
Okay.
Left of it. That's where it got sprayed.
Delete, no, remove. Yes. I want to get... You know what? Mirror code is not helpful to me. Like, if I can get it to work, it's amazing. But if I can't get it to work, then it sucks. So, we're not using it anymore. Oh, that's how we're doing this? Okay. Yes, Ecrutique. Oh, this is definitely an update to how they did this in the original game. So they managed to kill Mishka, they think. And suddenly Vib is like, oh, finally, she's gone, and I don't have to worry about her anymore. And she discovers her anger isn't gone anymore. It's just not pointed at Mishka anymore. And before, she was all like, oh, I want to be, like, amicable with Violet. I don't want to ruin my teammate. But then, her anger then just gets redirected at Violet. So she starts beating the snot out of Violet. And at first, Violet doesn't understand what's happening. They were on decent, quote unquote, terms, and then this happens, and then it escalates, and then close her off, and this is the toxic Yuri part of it. It's like, this is how their relationship started. This is how this is the Sarah, did you stop streaming? Oh, you did. Did something happen? I don't think you'd be done yet. Anyway, so like this is and like it was good. It was good for Violet. Everyone's happy, except they're not happy, except they are happy, and they do straight up talk about how, yeah, this was a messed up start, and it could have been different. Violet, if you just hadn't done the thing that you definitely did, that I will never forgive you for, despite that I love you and I'm going to stay with you for as long as I can, and all of these things. And it's like, I'm not going to go into all of it, but just it's ultimately culminating in the fact that Violet thinks very poorly of herself. She thinks very little of herself. She thinks like, hey, I don't care that this relationship is terrible. Use me and abuse me for as long as you want. Like, I am not worth more than that. And Vib is like, no, you're wonderful. Like, you mean so much to me. But she doesn't actually say it. And I think it's because part of her is still stuck on the rape thing. You know, that whole thing that their relationship started on. And what? Yeah, I'll explain it to him later. I've already.
Oh, wait.
Anyway. And it's like that's how this whole thing started. And like they have this conversation of like, would this relationship have even started if I hadn't done that? And she was like, she wanted to say no, but like part of her was like, yeah, it probably wouldn't have. We'd probably still be in a stalemate. And it's toxic and just awful. And it's like, really? Why couldn't we have done this in a way that involved just a smidge of love? Just a smidge of affection in the first place. Why is it this is the way that this had to go? Why is this the direction that we had to go in this? And like meanwhile, there's this big fight happening, this big old thing, and we almost caught Suicune. Like this big old thing is happening that is destroying this new home they got brought into, this organization that is doing so much to help people. And like you can say like, oh, it's a den of murderers and sociopaths and all that, and yes, but also they have like so many times saved the world, and it's being destroyed, and it's just the book is called Ragnarok for a reason. Their home, Valhalla, is being just destroyed by all of this. And like, it's just awful. And this destroyed me in a very big way when I finished this book last night. Here's the thing, chat. I have a theory. I have a theory. See, there's a third book that finishes off what I believe is supposed to be a trilogy. I don't believe there is a fourth book. I don't believe there's more story coming after this third book. In this series, there is not an organization, not a race. It's like it's another governing body in this world. And they are referred to as the Geki. They have this ability to instill fear in people. Instill fear to an almost insane degree. And by insane, like just warp your sense of reality, just fill you with fear. It is compelling. When they give you a command, you obey it. When they ask you a question, you answer it. That is the kind of fear that is instilled in this. And it is believed that the Geki are just people. They're just normal people. They just happen to have very intense, powerful weaponry at their hands. Now, up until now, through the entirety of the mission on Mars, where they had to deal with this fat water and all this. See, the mission initially was a failure. They could not prevent the water from being taken off of Mars. That was the deal. So they tried to do Plan B. Plan B was to set off a nuke because the fission reaction of the nuke would completely destroy the water. Great, done. Don't need to worry about it anymore. They managed to do that when the substance is brought back to Earth. They set off the nuke on Earth. However, in this day and age, setting off a nuke, very bad. The Geki are basically people who are trying to maintain order and maintain people not driving themselves into nuclear Armageddon. Okay? So when the team decided the only thing they could do was nuke the stuff and sort it out later, they did it. And it worked. The stuff was destroyed. The Geki, however, were not happy. So the Geki are summoned, and they talk with Violet, who is the one who officially pushed the button to do the nuke, and also the de facto leader of their little team, who took all of the responsibility of having done it. It was his order. Violet just pushed the button. He would have pushed the button. He would have done it anyway. It was his order. It was his command that she do it. So the Geki ultimately came down to a decision of, okay, you either submit to us and die, or we're going to take you with us. And you're going to stay with us while your senior teams in this big organization you're part of, while they handle the cleanup and the political mess that has been created as a result of detonating this nuke on Earth. And his nerves, with the Geki's fear plainly in effect, his nerves are telling him, "Yep, the easy, safe thing to do is just die, and then I don't have to deal with the Geki anymore." But he forces himself to say, "Yep, I'll go with you." Okay, the Geki take him, and he is now trapped and being subjugated to the Geki's fear toxin thing, whatever it is. And he is just going insane with the fear. And here's where my theory starts in. Violet's violent act happened after he was taken. All of the other nasty things that happen in this book, the world basically coming to an end, all of the destruction, all of Valhalla being destroyed, the by the end of the book, basically a nuclear war has happened. All of this happened after our buddy got taken. By this point, everything else is not, from my perspective, is not making sense. The tone of the book has shifted very drastically. The consequences that are happening, everyone's behavior, all of these things very drastically shifting. And the book ends very abruptly. It ends with our main character, Violet, dying. There is no wrap up. There is no cliffhanger. There is no anything. There is no wrap up or oh, Violet's dead. We jump back to the other things that are very much still happening. Violet's just dead. The very last page is referring to a previous conversation that Violet had with Vib, where they were trying to test the waters. Could we possibly start over? Could anything to have a relationship like we would want to have? And Vib was basically under the opinion of, no, we can't have that kind of relationship, maybe in another lifetime. No, I did not.
He's not changed. It doesn't look like he's going to. Standing there, also not changed.
Yeah, he could be brushing his teeth, but why bother? The last sentence in this book, as Violet is a moment away from death, is the sentence, maybe in another lifetime. I think it's like the final third of this book where all these things are happening, starting right after our buddy got taken by the Geki, which it wasn't Violet that got taken. It wasn't Vib. It was another one of their teammates. His name is Vaco. Vaco gets taken, is being subjugated to the Geki's fear waves. I think this whole thing is his hallucination. It's his brain concocting all of this in some desperate attempt to stay sane while at the same time still being subjected to the fear. Everything that is happening would make complete sense from the perspective of it's his worst nightmare. The worst thing that could possibly happen that he would desperately want to fix. That is what... Oh, the music's not playing. That is my theory of what book 3 is going to be. That it is going to start out... Nicolas Cage changed his name last year? I don't care. It is going to start with the reveal that Veiko has been hallucinating. And it is going to basically be like... so this... That is what I think is going to happen. That everything that we experienced is the result of Veiko's intense panic and a result of the kind of fear that has been instilled in him.
The crazy thing is, they didn't just put in fear like they usually do. They're just filling him up.
You don't... No, it's the normal thing that they do. This is just prolonged exposure. Yeah, but buddy, this... You have no idea what's going on in this book. You do not need to know what's going on. This is not an appropriate book for you. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I've been censoring a lot of it. Anyway, that is my theory of what book 3 is going to be. And I thought of that this morning. And of course it's entirely possible that there is no hallucination. That this is what it is. But if I don't know. I'm not the best detective. Anyone who has paid attention to my Deceit 2 streams can attest to that. I am not... Oh, hey, we caught Suicune. Nice. I am not the most... Who wants to be Suicune?
Me.
Okay, me it is.
No.
You're already my rival. You don't need to be a Pokemon.
Henry.
Alright. What? No, you just asked to be sweet. You're Suicune now.
Oh well. Yeah.
Awesome! Too awesome, even! I've never seen a battle that great. That was truly inspiring to see. You threw like 50 Pokeballs at him. Suicune was tough, but you were even more incredible, Crystal. The way you spent $30,000 worth of Pokeballs on him. I heard Suicune's mystic power summons a rainbow-colored Pokemon. Maybe, just maybe, what went on today will cause that Pokemon to appear. I'm going to study the legends more. Thanks for showing me that fantastic battle. Later, Crystal. Hey, dudes. The 2 towers are said to have been built to foster friendship and hope between Pokemon and people. That was 700 years ago, but the ideal still remains important today. When the Brass Tower burned down, 3 nameless Pokemon were said to have perished. It was tragic. However, a rainbow-colored Pokemon, in other words, Ho-Oh, descended from the sky and gave new life to the 3 Pokemon. They are Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. That is what they say. I don't know, I wasn't there. According to legend, when the souls of Pokemon and humans commune, from the heavens descend a Pokemon of rainbow colors. Could it mean the legendary Pokemon are testing us humans? Probably. They have nothing better to do. They're just sort of wandering around until something really bad happens. Whew, what a fight, y'all. And by what a fight, I mean, man, that took a long time while I was ranting about my book.
Rant some more.
No, that's it. That was my theory. I'm done.
You're ranting?
Yes.
Please stop. Yeah, Shine is actually
Anyway. So yeah, like I was saying, like I'm not the most intuitive person. I used to be, I'm not anymore. Should I bring Suicune with me?
Yes.
Who is
Definitely bring you up.
we're not getting rid of who am I gonna get rid of? Who? Item. Take. Experience share. Yeah, Sour, I should have taken this away from you a long time ago. Give.
Suicune,
Okay.
level up.
Sour. Is there something else I can give you? Never. What?
Can you give me the experience share? I'm gonna need some level ups.
You definitely don't.
What? What level am I?
40,
What level are most of your guys?
30 something. It's why that fight took especially long. I can't. If I'm bringing Suicune with, then I'm leaving Rocky behind.
Leave Rocky behind.
I don't want to. I already have a different water Pokemon. Okay.
Switch out with that water Pokemon.
Oh my goodness.
Plus, I have ice type moves.
Blackthorn. All right. But yeah, it's just it. I don't know what other story is left if this happens. Like if it's not like some sort of hallucination or something, then like what story is there? It's done. Basically everyone is dead. So then yeah, we'll leave. If I can't teach Suicune Surf, then no, we're switching back to Mantine. But like there's it, like I know y'all don't know because you haven't been there.
Yeah.
But like there's just basically the world ended. Okay, that sucks. So what's the story now then? Like there's just nothing left now. If that is the end of the story.
That was it, a nuclear war?
Yes.
Nuclear winter survival. That's what's next.
I mean, I guess, but that goes against what the story has been about so far. I mean, I guess it could be, but then that's a whole new story. Like the current story is done then. And there's no more. Like I'm just oh yeah, let's lower speed. Like if there were several more books, okay. Like okay, then yes. They lead into some sort of nuclear winter situation and oh, Ralph, I don't care. Go away. And oh jeez. Mom, why did you buy a moonstone? Okay. Then great. Like that's what the story is about. Fantastic. But I don't know. I mean, we'll find out. I'm taking a break from the book series for a little while, what with the whole trauma thing that I developed as a result of this book. But like What could it be? I just don't know. I don't know. And I hope I'm right. I really do. Because I want... I would feel more confident about my prediction, though, if this series was being told from the perspective of a narrator. From the perspective of a member of this story. You know what I mean? But it's not. It's just, oh gosh darn it. It's just a third person perspective. And like, oh. You know what? Yeah, let's go see Mom. Hey, Mom. Yes. Get. How much do you want to take? Oh. Hold on. Mom, I saved... Oh, that's what I have. Okay. I have saved 41,000... Yeah, alright. Yeah, Mom, you can keep my money. It's fine. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I feel confident in my guess, but I've felt confident in my guesses before to be proven very wrong. So we will see. I will report back with my ranting later when I have an answer. So anyway, how's y'all's weekends been so far? Mine has had trauma related to a book. Be like that. Crying out loud. Like, I have finally been getting into routine to start reading books and to start reading more. And like, oh, hey, I finished Valhalla and there's a second book that I haven't read yet. Yeah, let me read this book. Oh, my heart. It doesn't feel so good. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Like, for crying, like, are they fine to...
Yeah, it's just that side.
Okay.
I pointed it out to the boat.
But yeah, it's just... my heart getting dusted, like, frickin'... Oh. Anyway, don't read books. They hurt you.
Did they actually hurt you?
This one hurt me.
Physically?
Yeah. Well, it's emotional pain. The book didn't punch me in the face, but it hurt my heart. Anyway, I was also reading Tokyo Ghoul, and yeah, that one got sad too. That one got very upsetting. And it got upsetting right when the series ended. Like, I had hope for a while. I had hope that, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna manage it. And then that quickly got snuffed out. And then it was like, hey, Tokyo Ghoul will resume in Tokyo Ghoul RE, whatever RE, like, I don't know if RE stands for something or whatever. It was like, we're gonna move on to a whole different series within the Tokyo Ghoul universe now. Yeah, this character you like is dead now. It's like, what? I thought he was gonna save everything. I was so confident about how this story would end.
That's crucial and emotional.
Like, so confident. I thought it was gonna be, aha, this character, okay, is gonna like, there's gonna be a lot of fighting, there's gonna be a lot of whatever, and he's gonna be able to reach out, and he's gonna be able to cross this barrier, and oh, we're finally gonna get to a point, and oh yeah, I can see it. I'm putting in I can see how this story's gonna end right now. I know, I can tell immediately how this is gonna turn out, and then it didn't. It didn't happen like that, like at all. I mean, I guess we were getting there, and then it stopped. It stopped getting there, chat. Why did it stop getting there, chat? Who decided, let's not be happy anymore? Why are so many of my stories? Anyway, I've been reading the Way of the House Husband now. I had read part of it for a while, and then lost track because I can't read books at work anymore. And so I'm at volume 8 now, and that's been nice. I'm concerned that we're reaching a point where it's going to get very repetitive and lose its charm. Because the whole gimmick, for those of you that have never heard of this story before, it is the story of a former Yakuza member, and he's like a big deal in the underground world. He has been known to do so much, and so and it's just ingrained in him at this point. He can't not be a Yakuza person anymore. But he got married to a nice woman, and so he's a house husband now. But he's still a Yakuza member despite not being a Yakuza member. And so everywhere he goes, he's just unintentionally just like very evil. Ooh, yeah, we're getting rid of Confuse Ray. Heck yeah. But he's just constantly creating these misunderstandings because he doesn't know how to act like a normal person. But a lot of the people in the area, they're just used to him. But a lot of the humor in the book comes from the fact that he's doing like normal house husband things, and all of his memories and his best times are from horrible moments from when he was a Yakuza member. It was like, yeah, like everyone trying to talk about normal things, and he's talking about the time when he had to dump a dead body. I am Claire, the world's best dragon master. Don't tell the other dragon masters I said that. I can hold my own even against the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Do you still want to take me on? Fine, let's do it. As a gym leader, I will use my full power against any opponent.
Isn't that what every gym leader does?
Yeah, but yeah.
Why is it
Well, I'm sure we'll get there, buddy. This is just the starter Pokemon. This isn't her main one. Don't you terrorize me, jerk. Don't thunderbolt my water Pokemon. What's the matter with you? Oh wow, that was abysmal, Dragonair. I expected a lot more out of that. Dang. Alright. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Maybe it was a low roll or something. But yeah, anyway. So it's been nice reading a story like that that's been making me happy with these silly nice stories. But then after that, I'm going to be finishing up My Hero Academia. I'm like right at the end of the series. And it's getting into I need this story to have a happy ending. And there are a couple people in particular who I need to have happy endings, and it's not in the protag class. It's not class 1A. I need Toga to be happy. She needs a friend. Frick. Oh, I can't go into about her. Yeah, what, buddy?
Do you tell them about Spy Family?
Oh, Spy Family? Yeah. I mean, yeah, right. I've also been reading Spy Family. I got to like volume 10, I think, but again, I can't keep reading at work. And I lost track. So I started over. And I'm at book 4. The kids have been really enjoying me talking about the books. They especially like the moment at the end of the first volume, um, which was culminating in basically just angry dad mode happening, which was very enjoyable. They've really enjoyed it. Oh, chat, I'm tired. We went to the park today. We went to the playground today, and it was stinking hot. Yet it was only like in the 80s. Like I expected it to be in the 90s or higher, but it was just the 80s, and yet I died. I was running around playing chase with my kids. Fun fact, it's really hard to run as hard as you can when your shoes keep slipping out. Which reminds me, sweetie, I would like to buy some replacement running around chasing the kids shoes. But yeah, if y'all aren't aware, it's hard to run when your shoe keeps falling. Stretch? Heck yeah. Hello, Lumi. How are you? I love you. Let me headset got caught. Hang on. All right, everybody, take a stretch. We're gonna push a button. Hang on. All right. Oh, Sarah, don't die. Oh, frick. Okay.
Lapras isn't a dragon type. Lapras is not a dragon type.
Neither is Gyarados. The problem is that there aren't a lot of dragon types in the game. It was, I would say, one of Games Freak's biggest mistakes at the beginning of the Pokemon franchise, where they introduced the dragon type Pokemon type and then basically just did not have enough to use it. They should not have. Not yet. They should have done like a steel type thing, a dark type thing later where they introduced it. Got a new mic today? Heck yeah, Lumi. What kind of mic is it? I've heard I've heard of I don't remember the different types, but there's like the kind that I have, and then there is another type that is a much more directly focused mic. I assume you got the one that's like direct focus, but I don't know. I forget what is it. I'm gonna have to look up because hang on, buddy. I put one. Sorry, chat. Let me. Oh dang it! Why is stop? You got a Shure SM4 and a Scarlett 2i2 interface for it. All right. I should have been more clear because I don't know it. Let's see. A Shure SM4. A condenser microphone. Is that the one that I'm thinking of? Thorn? Throne. Go to bed. Stop sneaking TV.
Never.
You would never? You're doing it right now.
That's not a TV. Yeah, it isn't a TV. That's a screen.
I will set your beds on fire.
Yeah, do it. That way I have the excuse to not
Get out.
get out.
Go to bed.
A dynamic. Okay. I think the one I have right now is a condenser. Yeah. You had to get a fancy connector? Okay, cool, nice. Yeah, so I think I don't know. I gotta ask. For those of you that are unaware, my friend Quinn made the music that I start out stream with, and she's the one that knows all of the things about music and sound and mixing songs and stuff like that. If you need music, like for an intro thing or whatever, you should reach out to Quinn. She's amazing. If you have a song but you want someone to mix it for you, reach out to Quinn. I bet she'll do that for you. She is amazing, objectively. But Lumi, that's great. I'm glad you were able to get a mic. Like, I bet you're gonna do some... Why did I send the fire Pokemon against the water Pokemon? I am not paying attention. Let's do Owly. Owly will not last very long, but maybe I can get Hypnosis off. Heck yeah. Alright. So we are gonna hit it with a Psybeam. I don't even remember what I was talking about earlier. But yeah, I can't wait for the music that you'll produce with that, Lumi. I know you're gonna make some good stuff with it. I wish I knew a song to play. I know I've said this before. I would love to have a song that, even if I'm not gonna produce like a VTuber cover of song and then have Quinn do the things for it for me, it's like, I would just like to have a song that I know that I can just sing whenever I don't have anything to say. Because the only thing that I have right now are kids' songs, and that only goes so far. And I know sending out Onyx is probably a very, very stupid idea right now, but I'm doing it. And I'm hoping for the best. Yeah. Okay. I was hoping to get at least one hit off. Yeah, of course. Okay. But yeah, just any sort of song. Like, Sarah sings just every now and then. She just goes into a thing, and it's great. And I wish I had songs that I knew how to sing. I don't even mean, like, be good at it. Just know lyrics. Other than Snuggle Puppy. Like, listen, Snuggle Puppy is nice. Alright? And I used to know the book about the Pout fish by heart. I have since forgotten about the Pout fish. Alright? Listen, I know that, you know... I do remember very clearly that he is a Pout fish with a Pout face, and he spreads the drearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. But that's really the... I mean, that is the essential. The problem is that the essentials are more of like the chorus of the song, and no one wants to hear the chorus of the song over and over again. They want to hear the chorus of the song when it's time for the chorus of the song. They don't want to just keep hearing it. Yeah.
That's why you remember it so well.
Yes. I mean, it's hard to not remember that he is a pout fish with a pout face, and he spreads the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. It's a kitchen. Right, yeah, and like, I understand, and I do remember how he, you know, he is deep in, you know, deep under the ocean where the deep in the ocean where the fish hang out. Was a glum and gloomy swimmer with an ever-present pout.
Get it.
I remember pieces of it. But I definitely do not have it memorized anymore. Now, if I want to tell my kids that I love them and remind them about how they are my little snuggle puppy and I love them very much, then yes, I can do that. I can do that all day long. I sometimes do it all day long because the human brain is a travesty and sometimes things just happen against your will. I hope this Pokemon fight has been going well for me because I have stopped paying attention as I am ranting about a kid's song that I happen to know. I'll sing it right now. No one wants to hear it, but I'll sing it right now. And it'll be lousy because my throat is starting to feel a little bit rough because contrary to popular opinion, I do not talk very intensely at length. I lost. I don't believe it. There must be some mistake. No, you lost. I won't admit this. I may have lost, but you're still not ready for the Pokemon League. I know. You should take the Dragon User Challenge. Behind this gym is a place called Dragon's Den. There is a small shrine at the center. Go there. If you can prove that you've lost your lazy ideals, I will recognize you as a trainer worthy of a gym badge. Ma'am, that is not how this works. That is not how this works. I'm gonna get you fired. You can't just say no. I did it. Is there a way to... go up? No, that boulder is just in the way. You can't. Wait, can you do this one? No. Okay, yeah. But these boulders are just in the way, that's all. Which this one is a tease. You'd think there'd be like another boulder you could push off into the lava and then it's a quick exit, but no. It's just there to be annoying. Anyway. Let me heal up and then we're gonna go to the Dragon's Den and then we're gonna be done with the stream for today. Until tomorrow, when I will do, I know everyone is shocked to hear this, but where I will play some Dead by Daylight. I know I never play that game, but we're gonna be playing it. Oh, hey dude. You! How dare you enter uninvited? I was... People just making assumptions about me. Cool Trainer Darren sent out Dragonair. Cool Trainer Darren has Pokemon that are just as strong as Claire. Claire, are you the best to ever do it? Because you're acting like you are, even though Lance is a part of the Elite Four. Claire, are you just insecure and just making up things? I get it. I also get insecure sometimes, but I don't... No, that's not true. I was about to say I don't start bragging about being the best to ever do it to cover it up. No, I do. Claire, I get it. Homie. Fake it till you make it. Because if you rag on yourself, if you keep going about how you're terrible, like, you hear it, and it doesn't matter how true it may or may not be, you start hearing it, really drags you down, and that just makes you worse. I need to stop talking about how I'm terrible at Dead by Daylight. I really do. What is tangling my feet? Oh gosh darn it, this stupid cable. I need to stop doing it. Because, like, yes, it's hard to be good at DBD, but also I've been getting worse. I play that game almost every day. How could I possibly be getting worse? Unless my brain's doing things. I don't know. Long COVID maybe is ruining my instincts. Okay, Darren, you're taking too long. Dragon Rage, gosh darn it. Okay, Rock Slide, yay. Alright, do I have a revive? I don't have a revive. Gosh darn it. Now I have to go back, because I'm not doing this without my... what do you mean I can't do that here? Does anyone else have a revive. Calcium. What is calcium? Special. And give that to Henry. Mystery berry. Iron. You know what? Yeah, fine. Pack. Mystery berry. Oh, revive. Nice. Spell. Do I? Ooh, never melt. Oh, yeah. Give that to Henry. And then we're gonna give a super potion to Henry. That's good enough. All right, yeah, let's keep going.
Go. Do it quietly, please.
Do 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 do. You shouldn't be in here. Well, I'm trying to. Why are people so rude? I was told to come here, and then they're like, "You can't be here because we said so." And I'm not gonna explain why, other than I said so. Giga Drain. Giga Drain. Oh, yikes, I lost. Yeah. Soon I'm going to get permission from our master to use dragons. When I do so, I'm going to become an admirable dragon trainer and gain our master's approval. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. We're going to fight them both at the same time. That's great. Hey, and with the never melt ice, this is going a lot more easily. Alright, Jupiter. Hypnosis. Uh-oh. Dang it. Frick. Okay. Crunch. Crunch, yeah. Gyarados. Crunch, crunch. Yay, max elixir. Do I need a whirlpool? I hope I don't. Can I just go through... Don't make... Okay, is it just a shortcut? Dragon Shrine. Yeah. Oh, darn it. Ah, darn it. I do need a whirlpool, don't I? Don't make me use whirlpool. I have to get rid of a good move for it. Well, I mean, I could just... Why are there so many Magikarp? Well, I guess it's because Gyarados and all that. I do need... Super Potion. Henry... Yeah, that's good. Where? Yeah. Alright. Fine. Oops. Whatever, it's fine. Okay. What we're gonna do is we have... What? Oh. We have Whirlpool. We will use it. We will teach it to Henry. Henry is going to learn that instead of Waterfall, and we'll just keep it with Whirlpool for now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. What is over here? Anything important? Dragon Scale. Nice. Wait. Why is there... Hang on. Just level 20. Okay. Just level 20 Magikarps instead of the level 14 Magikarps from above. Okay. Oh. Good to see you here. No need to explain why you came. Claire sent you here, didn't she? That girl is a handful. I'm sorry, but I must test you. Not to worry. You are to answer only a few questions. Ready? What are Pokemon to you? Underling. They're a friend. Oh, I understand. What helps you to win battles? Cheating. Raising them. Oh, I understand. What kind of trainer do you wish to battle? Anyone. What is most important for raising Pokemon? Violence! Love. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. Which is more important? Both. I see. You care deeply for Pokemon. Very commendable. That conviction is what is important. Crystal, don't lose that belief. It will see you through at the Pokemon League. So, how did it go? I guess there's no point in asking. You did fail? What? You passed? That can't be! You're lying! Even I haven't been approved! Claire! This child is impeccable in skill and spirit. Admit defeat and confer the Rising Badge. Or must I inform Lance of this? I understand. Here, this is the Rising Badge. Hurry up, take it! Okay. Jeez. Rising Badge will enable your Pokemon to use the move for climbing waterfalls. Also, all Pokemon will recognize you as a trainer and obey your every command without question. Claire, reflect upon what it is that you lack and this child has. Claire is like, she doesn't even have a cape. Wait! Oh. I'm sorry about this. Here, take this as my apology. Oh, Dragon Breath. That contains Dragon Breath. No, it doesn't have anything to do with my breath. If you don't want it, you don't have to take it. What's the matter? Aren't you going to go on to the Pokemon League? After you become champion, you can rematch any gym leader you want. Go to the Pokemon League. Do you know how to get there? From here, go to New Barktown, then surf east to the Pokemon League. The route there is very tough. Don't you dare lose the Pokemon League. If you do, I'll feel even worse about having lost to you. Give it everything you've got. Aww. Tsundere. Alright, chat. I can't use that here. Why are you making me do effort? Yeah. Okay. Oh, wrong button. That's why it wasn't working. Okay. Well, I have something here for you. Can you swing by my lab? See you later. I thought I almost said smell you later. Alright, let's see what that's about before we end stream then. Because I do not remember. Mom! Oh. Oh, just give me... Oh, wait, that was up. Okay. Where do I heal? Bed? Let me sleep. Fine. Oh, okay. Professor Elm. What's the dealio, Daddy-O? Oh, there we go. Hi, Crystal. Thanks to you. Hang on. Let me get the good voice on. Hi, Crystal. Thanks to you, my research is going great. Take this as a token of my appreciation. Oh. Well then. Could have used that earlier, but okay. The Master Ball is the best. It's the ultimate ball. It'll catch any Pokemon without fail. It's given only to recognized Pokemon researchers. I think you can make much better use of it than I can, Crystal. Can I have this Totodile? Please? Shouldn't just leave Pokemon cooped up, like, just collecting dust. That's not cool, man. Alright. Well, chat, we did it. We beat 8 gym leaders. Oh. We're in Kanto. Huh. Alright then. Tojo Falls, the link between Kanto and Johto. Alright, well. I'll figure out what to do later. Alright. Y'all. That is it for tonight. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to push this button. No, not that one. That one. That one. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I really appreciate to see all of you. Oh, my ears. I hope you had a lovely time. I hope you can forgive me for ranting about a book that probably none of you care about. But, hey, go read it. It's fun if you're interested in toxic Yuri and problematic relationships. But I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. I hope you have a lovely night. And if you are going to be here, I will be back to play something tomorrow. I hope to see you there. And if not, I hope to see you again sometime in the future. I love you. Have a great rest of your weekend and have a lovely night. Good night.